Alright, this video that I'm doing right now is all to do with RC expense and how to do, to not spend a lot of money and still able to get a really good fast RC car. Because a lot of companies out now are so darn expensive to buy cars, and a lot of people don't have a lot of money. So sometimes you just gotta do with what you got. And this RC game can get very, very expensive. But man, have I learned some ways to make things easy and cheap for your pockets. I have a cheap servo in here, and this is a Rustler, Traxxas Rustler VXL. Listen, Traxxas products are very expensive, but I realized they got a good platform because I learned that all of my Traxxas car that I have are running 4S and above, included this one. This is I got this from, I think when I bought that Epidemic, it came with this ESC. I took it out because I then put a 6S in the Epidemic. And this is a 4S ESC. And I have it running on a, I don't know if you guys know, who knows what this motor is right here? Please comment if you know what this motor right here is. That motor right there, if you don't know what this motor is, you haven't been in the RC game long enough. I'm going to show you guys again. Can somebody let me know what motor this is right there with that color? I'm trying to get a better view on it. I don't want to give away the name of it, but what motor this is. Anyway, it's I think it's a 3900 kV. I could be wrong, or 3500 kV. It's been in here for a while now. And it's running 4S. I also put a fan right here to cool this bad boy down. See my fan right there? Oh man, can you see it? I got a lot of light going on here, but that's my fan right there. And also, I have weights because this bad boy want to fly away. This thing is fast on 4S. It's running the Anacondas. These Anacondas are pretty good. I could convert this to 17 millimeters wheel X, but I'm gonna leave that for now. And this body is dirt cheap on eBay. You can get this body on eBay for $20. Let me tell you, this body's really good. It's not like the original Traxxas Rustler body though, because these parts when you run in wants to flip up, so you gotta get some two-sided tape and stick it in so it doesn't want to flip, come up and the car will fly away. And I want to say one thing about Traxxas car, as much as I might think Traxxas might be very expensive, you can buy these rollers online for, I want to say, $100 sometimes. A roller without it doesn't come with any wheels or anything, no motor, no ESC. And you can put it together for not $100. On eBay, there's Gould RC 120 amps. Could run 4S, and that thing is like $40. And then the motor is another, you can get a motor for $20 on eBay, coming from China. I've got cars with those motors in, Gould RC 4S, and them things running really, really good. No, like I said, this car runs on 4S, believe it or not. 4S, this bad boy runs on. Okay? All day, 4S batteries. These two batteries right here, and this thing is out of control. And it's mad fast. And the body, like I said, it's only $20 online, because you got to keep costs down. I bought these lights. The lights that it has on it, I got the lights from China. I think they were $1.50. I bought like 10 of them at one time. And the wheelie bar, of course, is Traxxas wheelie bar. But like I said, people, this RC thing can get very expensive. So you got to find ways to make costs to go down, because it can get very expensive. And a lot of guys can't afford to buy Castle, TP Motors, Max Amp. I mean, I'm not buying no battery for no $150. I'm not buying a motor for $100 either. I don't even want to buy a body for more than $25. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. Also, I just think that there's plenty, before there wasn't a lot of different battery companies. Genace used to be good batteries, as well as a company that a lot of you guys don't know of called SkyLipo. SkyLipo was the shit, but they don't have that no more. But Genace is still good, but it got mad expensive. I can't afford them. So I use this brand right here, as well as another brand that I used. What's the name of the other brand I use? I forgot. My Forest batteries are, hold on one second. Yes, I use this brand right here. HRB. As well as this company right here. They're cool. They're okay. And this guy right here they're okay. I think the problem with this company, I noticed the C ratings are not true. I think the C ratings are much lower than what they say it is. But their battery's okay. Prices are good. Their battery's okay. Prices are good too. This battery's okay. Prices are good. But the best battery for your money, for cheap, I'm sorry. This right here. To me, this is the best battery for a cheap RC guy. This HRB, very cheap, and its power, man, 50C, 100C burst. This battery right here is no joke. No joke. I'm sorry. This bad boy would hurt some of you Max Am people. Your feelings really, really bad. I used to be in RC boats. I used to have gas power boats as well as electric boats. And let me tell you something. When you got electric boats, those things draw a lot of power, and these batteries swells a lot. And those Max Amps in the boats was garbage. They used to swell up a lot, yet send them back. As well as the other one called, there's another one out there that's very expensive too. Swelled a lot. But I wouldn't buy Traxxas batteries. I'm sorry. Those things are expensive, and forget about it. You'll go broke trying to buy their batteries. The only thing I buy from Traxxas is a bunch of used stuff, really, to be honest, because they're very expensive. Nothing against them. I'm just trying to keep my money in my pockets. But like I said, before they didn't have a lot of options for cheap RC batteries, but now they do. And I'm happy they have cheap options because, you know, a lot of people can't afford to spend all this money on batteries. It gets very expensive. And I'm just happy that there's companies out there that has cheap batteries, as well as I want to also say shout out to Tom Trax RC. That's a really cool guy too. I like his channel. Really, really cool guy, Tom Trax RC. And there's another guy I want to make a video on that a lot of people sleep on today, that forgot about. And he was famous with these rustlers. I don't know if anybody know this guy I'm talking about. He was one of the first brothers that had the rustlers doing 100 back in the day. But don't forget, people, tell me what this motor is in the comment section. This motor right here. Come on, look at it. Tell me what the name of that motor. I don't know if you've been in the RC game how long, if you know the name of that motor. So that's it, people. But like I said, I try to bash on a budget. And these radios right here, man, this radio right here, but now they gotten a little expensive. Armor don't put these in their cars no more. They put that garbage in their car, those garbage radio that I throw out. But this radio that used to be in the Armor, it's good radio. And but cheap radio, this radio right here is not bad either. Let me tell you, this radio right here, it's a really, really good radio. Man, for $25, this radio right here, and it has the button to turn the power down. You can go from low to high power with this button right here. A lot of these other radios don't have that, where you could turn the power down. All right, but that's it basically. Just to do RC on a budget, my friends. You know, it's expensive, and We all can't be spending a lot of money on this thing, man. Just have fun on a budget. That's my whole thing. Fun on a budget.